Hi everyone, Alexis here with the Park Group. I am so excited because we have a very special walkthrough Wednesday today. Today we are in Reflections at Seabrook and I have Sam here with Dostie and he is going to be walking us through a very special floor plan. So please, Sam, tell us where we're at and what we're doing.
Absolutely, Alexis, Carling, thank you for having us. This is our Carle floor plan. This is the first time we've built this, so it's a prototype and we're very excited about this plan. It's only 40 feet wide, so it fits on our 50-foot home sites out here in Reflections and Seabrook.
Awesome.
This is also our smallest offering in Reflections and Seabrook at only 2,102 square feet. So that's one of the reasons we wanted to highlight this home, is just to let everybody know that this is also the least expensive way you can get into a Dostie home in the mid 600s out here in Reflections and Seabrook. Carling is highlighting something that's kind of fun on the exterior of this house, so that's why I wanted us to spend some time out here. And that is this single car golf cart garage. We're not going to call it a one car garage. We're going to call it a golf cart garage.
Perfect.
Because it is very small. If I were to open that up, it is perfect for a golf cart, home gym, all those bikes that you're going to need out here on all the trails in Nocatee, but it stays away from our 2-car garage. So you don't see that a lot on a 40-foot wide home. So I wanted to highlight that as well before we even went in the home.
Okay. Truly living the Nocatee lifestyle with this.
That is what we thought about when we were trying to design this home. So we have a great little front entry that again enters us into the 2,102 square foot Carle.
Awesome.
Here in Reflections.
Wow.
So 10 to 11 foot ceilings. You see how open this is as soon as Carling walks through the front door.
Wow.
But we're going to come right here to the left off the foyer and look at the home office and powder room. Look how open this feels right here. And one of the things we did, Alexis, is we built this as the home office powder room version. But as Carling goes around those French doors, she's going to see a little recess area that's perfect for built-ins in your home office, but can also be converted into a closet, making this home a 4-bedroom. And the bathroom, that powder flexes up to a full bathroom, making this a full 4-3 in that same 2,100 square foot.
This is a perfect room because, I mean, if you had it as an office, it's separate from the rest of the house, but if you had it maybe as another bedroom, it could be a perfect guest space because you have the bathroom right here, which is obviously stunning with that tile. I love all the upgraded lighting that we're going to see throughout this house.
So I'm glad you highlighted that. We saw some of it on the exterior of the house. This being an inventory home for us, we wanted to show off some of those design elements, those current design elements that we're seeing in the interior design industry. And one of the big ones there is lighting. We like to call it jewelry.
It is, absolutely.
In our office, and you see some more of that jewelry now as we come around the corner into this really open kitchen, dining, great room is in one area. But look at those views out the back.
It's honestly probably one of the best views in Nocatee that I've seen in a home. It's stunning.
So when we oriented this house, we wanted to make sure we took advantage of this home site and gave people that view. This kitchen, I mean, stunning for a 2,100 square foot house. Again, with the oven and microwave stacked there, the gas cooktop, because we're in Nocatee, which is a natural gas community. But we stacked the cabinets all the way to the ceiling. Everybody's always a huge fan of that. But I want y'all to notice that these are not white cabinets.
Yes.
How about that?
They're almost like a, what would you call them, a gray taupe?
A gray taupe is a great way to describe these. I can't remember the exact name of this. I'd have to get with my design team for that. But then we highlighted it with this natural green island unit just to mix that up as well and give it some color in here.
Love the two-toned. I love that you guys chose the bronze for the handles as well as for the sink. That's beautiful. And yeah, tons of storage with all this cabinet going all the way to the ceiling.
Pendant lights are still a big deal. So we tied that into that same color. You brought up that bronzy gold color.
Bronzy gold.
It's such a huge feature right now in interior design. Just like the wicker that's in the dining room fixture.
Love that.
Right there. And we did step these ceilings up, so you've got 10 to 11 feet.
Beautiful.
In here, we've got that large 12-foot sliding glass door back there on the back, and then this wonderful fireplace.
Stunning.
So not all homes are being built with fireplaces, but anytime you can anchor a home with a fireplace, we just think it's a nice thing to do. We did this modern vertical tile all the way to the ceiling on all 3 sides, so it really feels intentional.
Yeah.
And that floating mantle just, again, goes with the contemporary stylings of this home and what we're seeing in the marketplace today.
That is such a great upgrade, such a great high-end finish. Also, I love how in this space, it is kitchen, dining, and living, and I love that you did the two trays to separate those two spaces.
Anytime you can do that in a one-story open plan, if you can use the ceiling as kind of that designation of where those spaces are, it's always a good idea design-wise.
Awesome. All right.
Absolutely. So turning back around, Carly, before we go down this hallway, what we skipped over was the family foyer. We've got a small family foyer right here. This is a perfect spot for cubbies to be built in right off the two-car garage that we highlighted on the outside of the home. And then what a great walk-in pantry, again, for a smaller home.
Yeah.
You don't see a pantry this size in some of our larger homes.
Put lots of stuff in there.
You
Hide
can.
your appliances.
So down this secondary bedroom hall, so the two secondary bedrooms share a full bath, and we left the laundry room down this hallway. So all that's isolated in there. The two children share a common bath, which is nice because we've got that powder room up front. But look at these fun designs in here. You can have fun in a laundry room, and we did that with this checkerboard floor, and then highlighted it with those black fixtures inside there as well.
It's beautiful. It's so current. It's a good sized laundry room for this house, and I love that these bedrooms and the bathroom are separate from the living area as well as the primary room.
Those great finishes. Again, tile all the way to the ceiling. The nice thing about current design trends is we can go with something like a simple white tile, run it vertical on the on the wall all the way to the ceiling, and it feels very contemporary and upgraded.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really like the color choices that our interior design team went with on this house.
I do too. This is actually what my color scheme is in my house, so I'm loving this home.
So again, just panning through the great room, and then we're gonna go back here in the back right, and we're gonna walk through the master suite. Well, I guess we can highlight the covered lanai, Carly. Very large covered lanai here. If you notice in the upper right over there, we've already pre-planned and pre-plumbed for someone to move in and build in an outdoor kitchen. We don't want to do that for you because there are so many specifics that people want in their outdoor kitchen. But in this home, we planned for it so that somebody could immediately move in and get with the company and have that built on their own.
So smart. Love that.
So 10 to 11 foot ceilings here in the master. I love that ceiling
I
fan.
was gonna say upgraded fan. I love it.
I did one of those ceiling fans in my house in a secondary bedroom, and we love it. Very nice size master suite.
Definitely.
And then we have a large walk-in closet as well.
Wow.
We've done some double hanging in there. We've got some stacks there on the right-hand side.
It's a perfect size. Fit lots in there.
You should be able to. I mean, it's almost the same size as a small home office.
Wow.
And then finally, we do have the master bath back here. I love, again, that we did something different with the tile, with the cabinets in this space. I love the tile pattern all the way to the ceiling here in the shower. Just a couple of highlights in there. That is a standard seat, bench seat in the master shower, and also that niche, that shampoo niche standard in there. Underneath the window is a perfect spot for a little bench or a settee. But I really like this vanity and the fact that we chose to do this more natural wood finish. White oak is very popular these days and feels very custom. This is not white oak, but it gives you the illusion of that white oak. And again, with those black finishes that we're seeing. I also want y'all to notice we left the mirrors off. This is another popular trend we're seeing, is our clients are having us leave the mirrors out so that they can put their own framed mirrors in and really add to their stylings. The mirrors have become pieces of art that are hanging on the wall.
That's such a great upgrade. You guys have chosen so many beautiful finishes in this home too, but giving homeowners and buyers an opportunity to do that is great. All right, well, I guess let's wrap up. Let's go back into this beautiful space out here. And again, Sam, you're gonna share with us where we're at, what we're doing in this beautiful floor plan and all the good stuff for us.
I can definitely do that. So we are in Reflections at Nocatee. As everyone knows already, Reflections and Seabrook are the final two neighborhoods in Nocatee. And so we are excited to be a part of that as Nocatee wraps up. But this plan is our Carle plan. It is just over 2,100 square feet, starts at 3.5, but can easily be a 4 full 3-bathroom house and starts in the mid 600. So very attainable for families that are still trying to get into Nocatee. We have plenty of options in Seabrook. We only have a few remaining here in Reflections. So get out there quick and go see the other Sam Schneider at our sales center.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sam. And as he was saying, they don't have that many homes left. And honestly, Nocatee only, we're about 5% homes left. So we're 95% of the way sold out. So you definitely don't want to miss this wonderful opportunity at a really, really great price. So definitely come out here to talk with Sam and Reflections. Other than that, we hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye, everybody.